Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Romantic Roman memories for Thomas and Hope. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, March 12, 2024, tease Thomas going each out for Hope as they memorize about how it all began. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, get ready for Thope romance. Thomas Forrester decides it's time to give Hope Logan a break from fussing about her father's grief over Sheila Carter by treating her to a romantic time in his home. The brace flashback the time they participated in Rome last time when Hope threw caution to the wind and kissed him. That started their love, and so far, nearly a time latterly, it's going astonishingly well. B&B spoilers Tuesday, March 12, romantic Roman memories for Thomas and Hope. Hope is wearing Thomas's engagement ring around her neck, but she has yet to put it on her cutlet. Will this romantic evening lead to that passing, or is Hope still not ready to commit to marriage after spending so numerous times marrying and decoupling Liam Spencer? Meanwhile, Ridge Forrester remains Thomas and Hope's biggest champion, while Brooke Logan isn't indeed ever close to accepting their relationship yet. Also read, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Finn's visions, come Steffi's agonies? Ridge does his stylish to get Brooke to yield, but that's easier said than done. Still, she'll need to admit that Thomas hasn't done anything crazy and really is a changed man. B&B spoilers, Finn Finnegan can't get once Sheila's death. Try as he might, John Finn Finnegan is still having trouble coming to terms with what happened in his living room. He knows that Steffi Forrester Finnegan was only acting in tone defense, but his subconscious thinks else. Every time he tries to be with Steffi, the fancies keep getting in his way. Finn can't stop imagining Steffi plunging the cutter into Sheila's casket over and over again in cold blood. What he sees isn't the way it happened at each, but that doesn't stop the fancies and visions. Poor Steffi has no idea what her hubby keeps seeing in his mind and doesn't know how to help him. She thinks her marriage might be over. Will she turn to Liam for comfort, as we know he's ready and staying and has been since last summer? Roman holiday for Thope, relive romantic memories? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates tease Thomas Forrester and Hope Logan will have a special Roman vacation. They relive their recollections from Rome by celebrating a special mess, presumably at Il Giardino. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, everything changed in Rome. Everything changed for Thomas and Hope while in Rome for that fashion show. It was a significant turning point for them, when she first stopped fighting her passions for Thomas. Hope made the first move, kissing Thomas in front of the Colosseum, ignorant that Liam Spencer was there to surprise her and saw them. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Roman holiday for Thope, relive romantic memories? That turned into a veritably painful situation back home, but Hope has accepted that she and Liam's divorce was for the stylish, after his continual waffling. Hope had bottled up a lot of resentment and pain over Liam's waffling between her and Steffi Forrester for so numerous times. Eventually, with Thomas, she has the one-woman love she's craved for so numerous times, with no competition, and that's her focus now. B&B spoilers, Roman escape, Italian regale for two. Hope and Thomas will enjoy a little Roman escape, an Italian regale for two, where they memorize about their connection at the Colosseum. They talk about their passions, recollections, and more, about how they started and how far they've come since. Also, they trip back to that time in their imaginations. Hope may note how commodity so wrong at the time felt so right. Indeed, if they only kissed that time, it was still a treason of her promises with Liam. She may have betrayed Liam and continued to, but for Hope it's been worth it indeed if she's moving a bit slow for Thomas' tastes, but he remains patient. She's right where she wants to be, and right where Thomas wants her, although he'd rather see that ring on her cutlet rather than on a chain around her neck. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, moving forward to a marriage? Thomas and Hope have been romantically involved for well over a time now, and maybe soon they'll be moving forward to a marriage. A return trip to Rome for real would be a fantastic position for a honeymoon, or perhaps indeed for the marriage. It wouldn't be the first time Hope wedded someone overseas. Their families have just had to accept their love and get used to the idea of them being together, and her mama in particular. Brooke Logan has further than given up trying to break up Hope and Thomas. Indeed, if she tried, it wouldn't work, and there are more burning issues in the family now than Thope. Sheila visits Finn from beyond the grave, Thomas Rome surprise. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Tuesday, March 12th, reveals that John Finn Finnegan and Steffi Forrester conceded that Sheila Carter's demise didn't feel real yet. Finn wished he could find relief in knowing the trouble was over, since they didn't have to wonder if Sheila would crack and do commodity. Steffi claimed Sheila did crack when she came after her and forced that fatal situation. Still, Steffi just wanted to move on from all that and suggested baby way to get back on track in their relationship. Finn agreed with Steffi's idea to light a fire and relax together, so he moved the screen while she was changing into some clothes. Unfortunately, Finn couldn't stop gaping at the spot where Sheila bled out. It led to Finn hallucinating that Sheila's body was there, but also he shook off the vision. After Steffi joined Finn on the lounge, they canoodled before Finn apologized for not prioritizing her and what she'd been through. Steffi understood and just wanted to concentrate on their family as well as the beautiful life they'd erected. Once Steffi said they could heal from the trauma together, she added that Sheila was no longer a trouble and that they didn't have to suppose or talk about her presently. Finn wound up in Steffi's arms again, but also he'd another Sheila daydream. In this one, a bloody Sheila looked over at Finn and called his name while she was still on the bottom. It freaked Finn out, so he jolted up off the settee and left Steffi wondering what was wrong. Although Sheila had faded when Finn looked back over at the spot, he was still on edge. At Forrester Creations on Tuesday's B&B occasion, Ridge Forrester worked to move Brooke Logan that Hope Logan and Thomas Forrester had commodity beautiful and indeed magical together. Brooke admitted it was hard for her due to Thomas' history, but Ridge felt the future was more important than the history. Since Thomas and Hope made each other happy, Ridge claimed they were good for each other and offered a vaticination that Brooke would come around. The discussion turned to Steffi and everything she was dealing with, but Brooke said she was a stalwart woman who would get through this. Ridge was more concerned about Finn's lost passions for Sheila since he demanded to put his attention on his family. At Thomas' place, Hope enjoyed roughly alone time with him since Donna Logan was watching the kiddies at the Forrester manse. Although Hope was still upset about Steffi and Finn's marriage, Thomas suggested fastening on the two of them tonight rather. Hope liked the sound of that and made out with Thomas before he surprised her with an Italian mess delivered from Il Giardino. Thomas also played some Italian music and reflected on his time with Hope in Rome, so there were some flashbacks of them tromping around and kissing in front of the Colosseum. Hope admitted she'd no way forget what they participated in Rome either, since that trip changed everything. Both Thomas and Hope were thankful that Rome had come their place, so they participated a toast and some close moments. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say some sanctioned engagement news could be brewing for Hope and Thomas if all goes well, so stay tuned for updates on their coming chapter.